Hi, I'm Luis.
I'm Edmi.
I went to film school for 5 years.
I didn't, but I've watched way too many movies.
I watch a lot of YouTube. We found a list of the New York Times top 100 movies of the century.
And we're gonna give our unqualified opinions on them.
Thanks for taking him, Seth.
No problem.
I can't imagine what you're going to do without each other next year. Evan told me you didn't get into Dartmouth. You going to miss each other?
No, I don't miss each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep every night.
Me too.
When I'm out partying.
Go to school, boys.
Bye. Take care of those.
Get my brand new fake ID.
Wait, you changed your name to McLovin?
Doesn't even have a first name. It just says McLovin.
This guy's either gonna think here's another kid with a fake ID, or here's McLovin, the 25-year-old Hawaiian organ donor.
I am McLovin.
It's the McLovin movie.
I don't know what that means.
Like the little license?
Uh-huh.
Never seen that?
No.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen that everywhere. Or I've seen like parodies of like that little license that he gave. It's just a comedy movie though.
Yeah, it's... To say it's in the top 100 movies, like I haven't seen it, but to say it's in the top 100 movies made this century in the last 25 years, I don't think so.
I don't know.
But we'll see. The comments look promising. It looks like a fun movie that everyone likes, but it is like a trash American comedy, in my opinion.
I mean, it has 88% on Rotten Tomatoes, 7.6 on IMDb.
Yeah, so
We'll see.
we'll see.
Let's watch the movie.
While we're watching the movie or whatever, I forgot to mention, but these are going to be the 10 categories that we're going to be rating the movie upon. So let's see what we rate it.
What did we just watch?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, expectations first. What were you expecting after watching the trailer?
What was I expecting? I wrote down like a trashy American comedy. It looks funny and like that it won't take itself seriously. That's pretty much what I was expecting. Like a normal middle of the road, like 6 out of 10 American comedy movie.
Yeah, same. I just wrote expectations were low. Like, yeah, just a regular American comedy, honestly. So, like my expectation was 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10 is kind of crazy. I mean, it is supposed to be the top 100.
Yeah, but I know it's supposed to be that, but still, with just the trailer, I just don't love American comedies. I think it's that way. Like,
Okay.
I understand why people, that's why I gave it a 3, because I understand, because I understand why people like it.
You gave it a 3 because you understand why people like it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so now, after watching the movie, again, I understand why people like it. I personally, it dragged way too long. It was for like 2 hours for no reason. It could have been an hour and a half and that would have been like more thing, but they just did so many awkward pauses and so many like
You're not
cringy
wrong.
stuff. Then I don't know, it just felt so like long.
It did feel long, but it was entertaining at the same time. So it's like, I don't know.
Partially. Like, I understand why people like it.
Okay.
It's just not my cup of tea.
Intent and execution.
I gave it a 10 out of 10. I think they did exactly what they wanted to do, and they did it how they wanted to do it. So I got the feeling that that's what they wanted to do.
Yeah. Yeah, the movie was really cringe for most of it, but I did feel like that was the intention. Like it wasn't taking itself seriously. It was just like all over the place in a way. So I also gave it a 10 out of 10.
Casting was weird.
Dude, I don't know. This is 2009. I know the actors, but I don't know them for the right reasons, I don't think.
Yeah, like it was surprising. Like a lot of known actors, like that are
In
now
minor casts.
Yeah,
by
in
the way.
background things. It was weird. So I gave casting 8 out of 10 because I feel like this movie opened like a bunch of opportunities, and that's why we know them today. Because this was like such a big movie, but yeah, it was just weird.
Yeah, I wrote down like it was fine. They are now well-known actors, and like well-known comedy actors. Most of them are, but I don't know. They fit their characters. So for that reason, I was like, I give them an 8 out of 10 as well, which is crazy. But yeah, I don't know. It was fine. I don't know many actors. That's something you'll see. I don't know. It was fine. Again, what's her name?
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone, dude. I don't know. I wasn't expecting her. But yet again, I first saw her in Spider-Man, so I don't know what she did before then.
This.
Fair.
Yeah.
Script and story. I wrote down, what is going on? Resolution, what? I was confused half the time. There was a consistent story. The script was cringy.
Very cringy.
I guess that was the intention, but
It was too much sometimes.
yeah,
Like-
I don't know. I was just confused half the time, and I felt like they were deviating from the story in a way at some points, and I don't know. I just gave it a 6 out of 10.
I gave it a 2 out of 10.
That's fair as well.
It was just too much for me. Like too
Too much cringe, or?
much cringe, too much like repetition, too much thing. I only gave it a 2 because of the bromance parts. I thought that those were like cute parts, so I'm just gonna give that because if you take out those parts, it's
I mean, yeah, that was like the whole resolution was just that, whatever was happening there. I don't know. I feel like there was enough consistency to put it higher up, but it was just like just like a basic like middle of the road American comedy story going on.
camera and cinematography. I did see some continuity errors
That
and
is
some
true.
weird transitions, but I think they did their job. So that's why I gave it like a 6 out of 10. Cause yeah, it's a trash comedy.
Yeah.
They did their job. They weren't gonna go above and beyond, making like the cleanest transitions and continuity and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I do remember one continuity error in like McLovin when he was talking to the cops in the liquor store. At some point, like, but it was something minor. It was like McLovin's like foot that just like didn't move. Like in one shot towards the floor, the foot moved a certain direction, and then when they cut back to the actor itself, he was facing the other direction. Other than that, I don't know if I noticed anything else. But yeah, in camera work, I just put like decent, nothing out of this world. It served its purpose, and for that, I gave it also a 6 out of 10. Would you give it again?
6 out of 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense. Sound design and score.
I didn't really notice it, so I think that was kind of the point.
Okay.
So I gave it an 8 out of 10 because I think they did their job.
Yeah.
I wasn't very paying much attention
So I
to
usually,
that part.
yeah. When it comes to like score or like sound design, as long as you don't notice it, is like the highest score for me, honestly. I also give it a 8 out of 10. I didn't notice it for most of the times, and the times that I did notice it, it was because it was a party, and it was like, it makes sense, the music to be loud as hell in certain situations. So yeah, it served its purpose, and I think it was decent, you know? It was good. 8 out of 10. Acton's performance is cringy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But
and awkward. Because it had like some just random pauses. But that was the point.
Yeah,
so,
it's serving its purpose again.
Because of that, I gave it an 8 out of 10 because everyone did their paper how they were supposed to do.
Yeah, cringy at times, but it fits the intent of the movie. And they were teenagers, so that was like a lot of the idea of just being awkward and cringy. So I also gave it an 8 out of 10.
So for visual and practical effects, it didn't have many, but like the car exploding or the gunshots and stuff, it looked realistic enough. That's why I also gave it an 8 out of 10, just because it did its purpose. There wasn't something that I was like, okay, that's just like completely foul. Well, except getting hit by the car. I'm gonna lower it.
Okay.
Those were like bad stunts.
I was gonna lower it, but not for that reason. I also had originally given it 8 out of 10, but then I just
7 out of 10.
I read what I wrote down, and one of the things I wrote down was a slit throat in the when he was like thinking.
Oh yeah, you're right. That was so
when he was in
bad.
like the convenience store, that he thought that the security was gonna slit his throat after like breaking a bottle on his head. And the slit throat effect was, now thinking about it, was bad.
It was really bad. You're right. We're gonna lower it.
You're gonna lower it even more. Okay. So I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
forgot about that.
I'm gonna knock it down a point to a 7.
I'm gonna knock it down to a 6 because I forgot about that. Scenography, same. I think they had the school, they had the bunch of houses, they had the bar. Like, it wasn't anything special, but they all served its purpose.
I like the aesthetic of the one of the kids' rooms that had like Lara Croft posters and stuff in the background while they're playing video games and stuff. But other than that, yeah, it served its purpose. It's nothing insane, so like I gave it a 7 out of 10 as well.
Yeah, I gave it an 8 out of 10 just because. They
Understandable.
did. Yeah.
As for enjoyment and rewatchability, I can see this being a comfort movie for a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's an American comedy. I know it's popular because, I mean, just the McLovin license, I've seen that like everywhere. I don't know about you. Okay. Dude, I've seen like rug of them being sold. I've seen like the actual license being sold at different places. I don't know. I've just seen it a lot. So I was like, it's a comfort movie for most, or for a lot of people, and it's just a basic comedy.
I laughed occasionally, so gave it, just personally, I gave it a 3 out of 10. Just because it's not a movie I would rewatch. Like, I would not go out of my way to like, oh, I want to watch this again. Like, if it's on the TV and my family's watching it, I'll probably watch it.
Yeah, it's not something that I would rewatch. I did enjoy it. And I could see myself watching it again if like you said, like a family member had it on the TV or a friend put it on and it was like, oh, let's watch this movie or whatever. Because I think that's like the only ambiance that you could like actually enjoy the movie on, you know, like with a group of friends that is just like oh, let's just watch this movie. It's like, okay, it's a trash comedy that
You
just
don't want to
enjoys
go
with
alone
friends.
to your room to watch this movie?
No, I don't think I would. But I did enjoy it, and I do feel like there's a really big rewatchability to it in those scenarios. So that's why I gave it a 9 out of 10. Overall,
I disagree with that. But it's okay. Wait, I need to like rescore
Yeah, hold on.
this. Let me use my math skills.
I'm just gonna use a calculator.
Send your calculator.
Six.
6.5.
You could round it up. It's 6.55555. So it's 6.6.
6.5.
Okay.
Yeah,
6.5.
originally I had given it 6.7 with all my scores, but since I changed the visual and practical effects, it went down to 6.5, which it's a comedy. It makes sense for it to be in the middle. For me, it does not make sense for it to be in the top 100 movies of this century. I understand it in the sense that it was probably like the first, I don't think it was the first big movie, but like of a lot of the actors, I mean. Okay. Like, that's why, because after that I feel like that's when they really blew up, most of them, or got a bunch of other opportunities. But yeah, it's a movie.
So from the year 2000 all the way up to 2019, so this isn't including, like the stats isn't including movies that came out in the past 6 years. But from the year 2000 to 2019, there's been over 530,000 movies. So to say that this is one of the top 100s is kind of crazy. It's still pretty average for me. I gave it a 7.7 out of 10. So like, I don't know. I kind of agreed with like the IMDb score and not the Rotten Tomato ones. 88% is kind of crazy. But yeah, honestly.
I think people just love dick jokes.
I guess.
Maybe it's just that.
It had a $20 million budget. It made $170 million in the box office worldwide, which is, I guess, understandable too. Not bad. I don't see the hype. I don't know if I'll see it again. I don't think it should be in the top 100. And yeah, final score 7.7 out of 10 for me.
Yeah. For me, it's 6.5, and I really don't understand why it's in the top 100. But we'll see with the next movie.
I don't know. I mean, I guess the title makes sense.
Yeah, it was Superbad.
All right. We'll see what movie 99 has in store for us. And all right, you guys have a good day. Have fun. I'll see you later. Bye-bye now.